Get ready to match the stars from Mork and Mindy, Robert Donner, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, from The Young and the Restless, Lilibet Stern, McLean, Stevenson, and from Harper Valley PTA, Edie McClurg, as we play the star-studded Big Muddy Match Game. And now, here's the star of Match Game, Gene Rayburn.
Hello, John. Thank you. Thank you very much. How do you do, one and all? I greet you and welcome you and hope that you're all ready.
Sure.
Now, you got to try and keep your hands off him. I know he's very attractive and all that, but just try and control yourself and don't touch any part of his body.
Okay. Thank you, Gene. Thank you.
All right?
I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I got to touch this new hair. It's wonderful. Isn't it wonderful?
You want the makeup department to come in and redo your hair now that she's messed it all up?
No, I think the glue, as long as the glue isn't coming.
No, the glue isn't coming out. No, nothing personal.
Is it all right if I don't eat with the other patients?
No, that's all right, Uncle Charles. We'll bring you a tray and you can...
Weird.
Right. No, you can eat in your room all by yourself.
And I don't want the pea soup. It's zip.
Yeah, okay, we won't give you the pea soup, right. We'll give you some chicken broth.
Patty Duke saw that ad.
Yeah, that was wonderful.
I hope she didn't.
How have you been?
Aren't you glad you came back?
Right in the middle of a time warp.
Let's greet our two players here, George Majeski and Holly Romero. Welcome. Nice to have you with us. Holly, please tell us about yourself.
I'm a school teacher, and I live in Lake Elsinore, and I have 2 children and a husband.
Now, may I just stop here for a second and ask a question? Could you hear all that up there in the upper tier?
I want you to know this is very unnerving.
Oh, could you
I mean, right
No,
beneath my foot is a voice.
Well, we're
coming up.
trying something new, because every time I walk over there, the contestants say, the stars say, what do they say? What do they say over there? What do they say? So
Well, we're old, for the love of heaven.
Back of this
Video.
wall, we put a speaker, a loudspeaker, at Brett's feet. And so they can hear over there now.
Sensation.
What chance has a loudspeaker got at the foot of a big mouth? I mean, it doesn't...
Charles, that's a 7 or an 8, Charles.
He's a bigger woofer.
George, let's hear about you.
Right, I'm a pre-medical student over at UCLA, and I live in beautiful...
No, wait, start all over again. I'll tell you when to start.
We don't hear
No, wait a minute. No, I got to find out.
The only thing we
No.
hear is McLean.
We hear McLean. We hear the front row, but we don't hear you.
Lilibet. But
Now,
we
wait a minute.
don't hear...
Go ahead.
I don't hear a
Quiet,
thing.
hold
It
it.
doesn't bother me. I don't want to hear this.
Mine don't either.
Shut up already.
Speak.
All right, now wait. George, start all over again. Tell us about you. I'll go down here and see if the speaker is working.
Okay, I'm a pre-medical student over at UCLA. I live in beautiful downtown Burbank with my family.
Oh, works great.
Because they just turned the dial up in that sneaky room. It wasn't on before. And I'll testify in small claims court.
Very smart.
You're a medical student. Right.
Pre-medical student.
Pre-medical student.
And I live in beautiful downtown Burbank with my family.
Right.
And I love to travel. And I'm really happy to be here.
How much family have you got?
Oh, there's 7 of us.
7?
Yeah, 5 brothers and sisters.
Okay. All right. Now we're ready to begin. Holly, you have a choice of A or B.
B, please.
B it is.
Play.
See, now you don't know how that...
Play.
No, you play first.
Oh.
Then they play.
Okay.
Does she know the bingo game was done up in here for 4 days? This woman is sitting here. She played bingo here with the wives of the cameramen 4 days ago, and no one has told her to get the hell out of here.
I filled my card. I got all that.
You got all that good for you. Try this one now. Dan said, you know you're getting old when the only thing you can sink your teeth into is a blank. Okay, Holly, I guess we're ready for you. Dan said, you know you're getting old when the only thing you can sink your teeth into is a blank.
Is a pillow.
A pillow. Sink your teeth into a pillow. That would be soft.
That's a very good answer.
Something
That's a good
more
answer.
edible might be a little more appropriate. What do you say?
Liked it.
Well, I didn't say pillow.
You didn't say pillow?
No. Who wants feathers in your mouth?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I said donut.
A donut. Nice, soft donut. Brett?
As I was driving to work today, I said, under no circumstances would you eat anything sweet. And I got in the hall, and I went straight down to the jelly donuts.
Jelly donuts.
Yes.
Worst thing you could have done for your health. Oh, but it's very bad for you.
A bowl of oatmeal.
A bowl of oatmeal. That would be difficult, yeah. You know you're getting old when the only thing you can sink your teeth into
well,
is...
Well, at least there's answers were more nourishing.
Yeah.
I said glass of water.
A glass of water, yeah.
Well, gotta laugh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. No, that's excellent, yeah. You're going to stay with that gold ribbon in your hair, right?
The whole time.
All right. McLean, has she touched you yet?
No,
Oh.
no, she hasn't, and she better not.
Okay.
Just leave well enough alone, you know what I mean, honey?
Right.
You know, my answer is not even close, but until I was 17, I thought gravy was a beverage. So I put down mashed potatoes.
That's good, I think. A lot of good answers.
Good answer. Good answer.
Right. All right, Edie.
Well, when I get old, I think that the most nourishing thing for a person to what was I saying?
Ingest.
Oh, ingest is a nice nourishing bowl of soup.
Soup. You got it. Very difficult thing to sink your teeth in a bowl of soup. All right. George, let's see what we have for you. Margot said.
That was supposed to be an old person.
That was a very good old person, Charles. And if you criticize her acting, I'm going to give you a belt in the mouth. Because I'm on her side. Okay?
You don't have to put up with this. You have a private
Isn't that
income.
something?
8 years and he's turned.
See what the speaker said. Did it say what I thought it said? There it is.
All right, try this one. Margot said, my husband, the hunter, is a hunter through and through. The only way I can get him interested in romance is to dress up like a blank. Margot said, my husband, the hunter, is a hunter through and through. The only way I can get him interested in romance is to dress up like a blank.
Like an animal?
Well, honest to liver.
We were hoping that you would be a little more specific, you see.
Oh.
You just said animal.
Would you like me to be more specific?
Well, no, that's the answer. I have to,
okay.
because you already said it, you see. You should have thought before you said it, you see.
Okay.
See, animal is
Now
pretty
you'll match
dumb
everybody.
answer. Right. All right.
I liked it. Good answer.
Well,
Adorable.
I said turkey.
A turkey.
Yes.
Yes.
That'd get your attention.
That's right. It sure would. Yes.
Bow and arrow and...
Right.
Whoa.
Yes.
Now, before I give my answer, I have something to say to the lower tier. Be very, extremely careful about anything you might say about the three people who are up here, because we can hear every single whisper. I feel that before anybody gets ugly, I should tell them that. I said antelope.
Antelope.
Oh, yes. I don't know why.
The only way I can get him interested in romance is dress up like an antelope. All right, Charles?
Complete with horns.
This is really a buck deer. There's no such thing, right?
Yes, there is a buck deer. It's a male.
Me worry?
Oh,
Yes.
just a buck would have been enough.
No, no. Because there are bucks and other
See, we're talking
species.
again.
Right, we are indeed. Listen, do you think
I'm sorry, I was...
you want equal time here?
I didn't mean to
Turnabout
be
is
rude.
fair
I was
play. Do
talking.
you want a speaker under your feet there, too?
No,
No.
no, I can hear fine, thank
Oh,
you.
all right.
Okay.
The only way I can get my husband interested in romance is to dress up like a
Wild mallard.
wild mallard.
Well, at least it's wild.
I want
Right?
to go where the wild geese goes.
I want to just go on record that I think hunting is dumb.
Right, I agree. Yes, right.
I think for a person to go out and kill an animal is stupid. I think it's okay to go out and maim them.
Yeah.
Or cripple them, you know what I mean? Or bruise them.
Yeah,
But to go
but
out and kill them.
Kill them outright. Oh, terrible. Yeah.
Like I like to hunt with a bat.
Yeah, right.
Just smack them a couple of times.
Break a
and
few
then-
ribs, right.
I said,
A deer. Deer. Dress up like a deer. All right, what have you got for us?
Well, I'm into poultry myself.
You are?
Yes. And I said,
The only way I can get him interested in romance is dress up like a duck. Yes. The feathers must be a problem. So there we are at the end of round one, and you've had your round one questions, the hard ones. The easy ones come up in a moment or so. Now this for you. Here we go. Round two. Now, since she went first last time and it's tied, George, you go first this time.
Okay, I'll go for B.
All right, George wants B. Weird Willie is so weird. You're really not on the ball today. He has the only Cadillac in the world with fins and blanks. Only Cadillac in the world with fins and blanks. Weird Willie is so weird, he has the only Cadillac in the world with fins and blanks.
I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's the dice that you hang from the window, from the rearview window.
A pair of dice?
The rearview mirror, yeah.
Yeah.
Kid is a genius.
What did he say? I
tell
still
you,
don't hear.
no, I gotta tell you. Now that answer is so bad. We'll just give her the game, right?
What did he? It didn't come over here.
Now that's why we put the speaker in
Well,
there.
honey, I'm telling you, it doesn't come
Tell
over
her
here. It only
again.
comes over.
The dice that you hang from the mirror.
Now, see, you
The rearview mirror.
Mark. He turns it up.
Yeah.
Then he turns it down.
But let's leave it up because the weak voices are usually over there. The loudmouths are all over here. So,
Where?
Use the weak voices over there. All right, what do you got there?
Oh, ready?
Yeah.
Well, see, I thought the pivotal word was, what would you say that was? Fins, right?
Fins, yeah.
So I said fins and scales.
And scales,
Yeah,
right.
but look what was underneath.
Aha!
Close.
Close, right.
Wrong.
Nice try.
Thank you.
All right.
Still don't know what he said. What did he say?
Never mind. I'm running the show. You just give me your answer as I'm asking you to do that right now and forget about the rest of it. Holy
you have
mackerel,
a nice
Andy.
stand.
Yes, I do. I've been windsurfing.
Oh, fabulous. With scale.
Scales. Pair of
Good
dice is
answer,
what we're
but it
looking for.
doesn't- A pair of dice?
Yes.
What is wrong with him?
Or one die. Yes, sir?
Windsurfing?
Windsurfing. I've been...
Falling out of a bar at 3 o'clock in the valley is windsurfing? Whoa.
Now,
I've heard everything.
next week, I will bring in a picture of me on a windsurfboard.
Sure.
With
Next week.
me, my body being the mast and holding the sail and going along at least 3 or 4 knots.
Well, it's amazing what they can do with trick photography.
I saw the one on the Slauson off-ramp, if that's the one, Gil.
Gills. Weird Willie's so weird, the only Cadillac in the world with fins and what, Lilibet? Gills. Everyone has gills here. You understand it now,
Yeah,
don't you?
yes, I do.
Yes. Too late. McLean.
I just want to say that I'm glad that George is going to be a doctor. It gives me a great deal of confidence at my age to know that I'll probably croak before he starts to cry. In any event, I totally misunderstood the question, but I said goggles. Fins and goggles.
Fins and goggles.
And you're making fun of his answer?
Give
I touch
me
him
my
now?
fins, and you may touch him now, right?
Paging Dr. George.
All right.
well, I said gills.
You said gills.
Gills.
All right. So, now,
Hey,
Holly, this puts you in a
0-0.
very good spot here because all you need is one to win. An unlikely possibility, but let's... We're going to try it anyway. Frank said, today, my wife came into contact with a large fortune. Unfortunately, she did it by running her car into a blank. All right, here we go, Holly. Frank said, today my wife came into a contact with a large fortune. Unfortunately, she did it by running her car into a blank.
An armored truck.
It's definitely a demo.
An armored truck, now that I hear it, I
armored
think it's
truck
a
is what
pretty
they
good
carry all the
answer, but
money
I
in.
don't know if that's going to come up over here.
You don't think it's going to come up, Gene?
No, it's not going to come up.
Well, by golly, Gene, anything to please you. Bank. Sorry, Holly. He's here every week. You're just here for an occasional time.
You don't think it's going to come up, Gene?
No.
Well, you're dead, R-O-N-G. Brinks Truck.
Brinks Truck.
That was the game. What you got, Charles? What the rest of you? You had an Arab? What did you have?
An Iranian, a bank, an Arab, and all that. Come on down, Holly. On the little blue duck there, if you would, please. Now, George, you're going to spin around here, but you'll be spun back later for game number 2. Okay. So don't go too far away. While we spin him off, we're going to spin this message just for you. Hello there. Okay, Johnny O. Are you ready? Right. We have a shot at the really big money here. Over $10,000 could be yours. Let's see what happens. We polled a studio audience, and we said, write down your best answer to this. Stella blank. Stella blank. 3 of the 6 dinglings will offer you some assistance. Look at them. The ones who are looking directly at you are the ones most likely to have an answer. The ones who are...
Oh, sit down, McLean.
All right. You want to call on McLean? He seems to be trying to get your attention.
Oh, okay. Stella Dallas.
Stella Dallas.
Damn you.
All right.
Roberts.
Stella Adler.
Stella
She's
Adler.
a drama teacher now. Now, everybody isn't supposed to know.
Right.
But we
Stella
know.
Adler.
Stella Adler.
Luther Adler's sister.
Yes.
Jacob Adler's daughter.
Jacob Adler's daughter. Of course.
Marvelous family.
All of those people's
And
relatives.
Irving Adler's sister.
Yes.
Right.
And I say Andrew Stevens, that lovely hunk's mom, Stella Stevens.
So she's a Stella Stevens. You have Stella Adler and Stella Dallas. You want one of those, or have you got a better one in your head?
I think I'll go with Stella Stevens.
I went with Stella Stevens. Not bad. Stella Stevens is what we're after. Let's see if we've got her under the $100 number. Stella Doro.
Stella Doro.
Right. That's a trade name.
Hey, capiche.
The next one says Stella Dallas.
Watch. They laughed. They laughed.
They laughed. Right.
Here it comes.
All right, here we go. Here it comes. Yeah! All right. Now, Holly, you have the $500, and you can play for $5,000, which is 10 times that amount, or $10,000, depending on how the wheel turns for you. There's a peg. Give it a go, and here we go.
Oh, I don't want it to be. Everybody's going to be proud.
Okay, Charles.
Was that a full whirl of the wheel? I guess it was, yeah. All right. So you're playing with Charles Nelson Reilly for $5,000. How about that? Face me if you would, please. Here we go. Charles, you ready? Swamp blank. There it is. Swamp blank. Got one? We're ready over here. Now, your job is to match Charles. If you do that, you get $5,000. What do you say to that?
Swamp rat.
Swamp rat?
Swamp rat?
Swamp rat.
Is that a well-known animal?
Not that I know. It's just,
Oh. How come you said it?
well, I thought of several in that.
What were the others?
Swamp buggy. Swamped. That's all I
buggy?
could think of. They drive him in the swamp, big
Yeah.
tires.
Oh,
Swamp
yes.
rat is a person of questionable.
Oh, a swamp rat refers to a person. I didn't know that. Never heard that expression. All right, Charles, she said swamp rat.
I said swamp water.
Swamp water.
Wasn't that a movie?
Swamp grass.
Was there a movie, Swamp?
Swampland.
Monster.
Yes. Swampland is another good one.
I think so.
All right. Now, listen, you've got $500 there, my dear, Holly, and you'll have a shot at game number 2 after we do a little message for America. You were all splendid. Thank you all. Join us next time for the match game. Gene Rayburn here. Goodbye.
Today's contestants will also receive the new Shape of Pleasure, light, sparkling, boldly sophisticated Pink Champ Pale. Takes you away from the ordinary. Pink Champ Pale malt liquor from Iroquois brands. Snack time, meal time, anytime. Lipton Cup of Soup has the soup you're hungry for and is ready in an instant. Lipton Cup of Soup. Sous Vide honey for the table, all natural Sous Vide honey and ready-to-use dispensers. No artificial or synthetic ingredients in Sous Vide honey. And pressed Listerine. Listerine is strong to give you clean breath for less hours. Listerine antiseptic kills the germs that can cause bad breath. This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. This program is edited for broadcast.